We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up MTD stock. We are on a monthly time frame. Price action. Last candle to right hand side is a bearish red candle. We do have price action overall, higher highs. Price action overall, lower lows. Midpoint. Also adding second level highs. Third level highs. And also adding fourth level highs. So let's zoom in the price to see what's going on. Price action, monthly time frame. Price action is a bearish red doji, so it's indecisive. Market's working its way sideways with a little bit of push, but within the third to last candle wick. So that's a consolidation happening with the previous first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth last candles in the market to seventh, all the way to the left hand side. It's all consolidation. Little push up to the top, little push up down to the bottom, maybe a little more extension down to the bottom. But current price is sitting at 1284.51. So if price works its way up, we are looking for price to tag that midpoint of that area between the SR lines. So we're looking for price to come up near the numbers of 1357.99. And before making it there, the market can tag the numbers that will be up to the third candle wick high near that area of 1310.23. Now, if price decides to push its way down just for a little bit, just to finish off that retest before it pushes back up, it can head down to the bottom of that price action wick, nearing the numbers of 1202.75 before pushing back up, unless that price action wick engulf, or that price action and finally engulf that second or third last candle to the downside, can push that market down to the next area of support. So we do know we're in a consolidation, so there's going to be a lot of patterns inside patterns. So let's say this market does work its way down from this area. After the retest, we'll see that market identify that first, second, third, fourth. So we have a double top. Retest on the SR line, one push, retest, second push, retest, and if that market pushes again, it'll be pushing down for the third time. Now, if this market decides to respect this area of support right below price, we'll see that decline W formation coming down in red for that first, second, third, fourth. So we have a double bottom and price action to retest on that SR line. And if we receive the engulfment after that, we'll see a double bottom and a retest, or maybe some type of head and shoulders pattern. Working our way to the weekly time frame. So price action on the weekly time frame is identifying as a bullish green candle. Lost a lot of momentum to that downside, so that market could still have enough momentum to push up. So it is identifying that that third to last candle has spiked up. Second last candle did retest, but then also it pushed. So it's a break and retest in that area. Overall structure, we do see that formation of that W, first, second, third, fourth. We do know that price action to retest push down with the momentum to push up. So we have that double bottom and a retest. Headed down to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle. So now we can see the retest that happened. So market spiked up to that resistance and pushed through the resistance, retest the previous side of that W formation, but now we see it as a W and a retest. So it's a double bottom and a retest before that market pushed up. So it's back on the other side. So we're looking for another retest on the opposite side of this SR line to see if that market's gonna work its way up. If not, it can come down from a pattern. So drawing out the pattern at the low, we do see that first, second, third, fourth, retest one, overall retest, and it's that second push. So we're going to see if that market is going to retest that break of that SR line for that market to push up for the third time. If not, we can receive that rejection. We'll talk about that on a 4-hour time frame. So the rejection will look like multiple pushes to that top. So we do have a spike up, one first, second, third, fourth. So it's like some type of quadruple top. If you're trying to just pay attention to just the spikes, about 3 spikes, maybe 4 spikes. Yeah, about 4 quadruple top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 spikes to that resistance. Market wasn't able to break, came back down to retest. Now, if it start breaking this area, we'll see it start coming down. But we are on a bullish green candle. There's also some type of structures forming. So what's forming is that if we connect the second last candle wick towards the bottom of that price action, wicking some of that body, that market's putting itself in a wedge pattern, because when you connect the support side of it, we can see that that market can be consolidating. So as we walk down, market could be consolidating within one another. And we know that too, because price action body is not above the previous body, but price action wick is above the previous wick. So it's showing a 50-50 chance for that market to push up until we see a pattern form as you walk down the time frame. Also, we all know 4-hour time frame, so we do know we are looking for that market to break that SR line, come out that zone that we are in with the price action candle and some below. So the market's in the zone, so we're looking for a break and retest as it entered, if it enters out that zone. So we can see that price action still having a hard time breaking that third to last candle wick. And once we start seeing that break, it'll identify the break and retest, that market's to work its way up. We can see that W formation at the bottom of price. So we do have that first, second, third, fourth, third leg, third candle spiked up, second last candle came back to retest, and price action is a push. So we're going to see if it's going to be rejected, because we don't see bearish red candles coming down for a full retest for that market to push up. But it may show, it is showing on a 2-hour time frame. So we do see that full retest for the W formation, first, second, third, fourth, retest, and now we still in that push. But we still looking for price action to break out the zone, then eventually start breaking and closing out above that, at least that body of that fourth last candle before working its way up. Headed down to the 1-hour time frame, same as well. So we do see that break, retest, and we do have that push. There's also a double bottom in this area. What triple bottom is reading as a triple bottom. So as we walk down, it may be identified as a double bottom and a retest. 45-minute time frame, still identifying as a break and retest, still pushed up, but you can see multiple touches, 1, 2, 3. Headed down to the 30. Price action bullish green candle came up to the same area, still waiting for that break, the top of that zone. Now we're looking down. Now we can see that double bottom / triple bottom, but looking more like a double bottom coming down in red for that first, second, third. And we see that formation, second last candle is a retest, price action push. So it's a double bottom and a retest. But if that market is rejected, we'll talk about that on a 15-minute time frame. It can be coming from a double top and a retest, because we do have a first, second, third, fourth, so a double top. Market came all the way back to retest that previous side. If that bearish red candle does pull up and engulf that price, and definitely that second, market can be headed back to the midpoint before making it down to the bottom of that other support line for that double top and a retest. Headed down to the 5. Price action on the 5 is a bullish green doji push up to the top. So it's consolidation happening. Price second, third, last candle are all within each other. So our market's consolidating. And on a 3-minute time frame, we can see what's really going on. Ran into an area of resistance twice for that first, second, third. Price action bearish red doji push up to the top. If it start pushing down further and go off that second, definitely that third to last candle, we can see that market creating that W formation. Unless that price action will be a retest and we'll get that push, but it has to engulf that previous side. So it will look something like this: first, second, third, and it'll push up. So it's like a double bottom right here. So it's a single bottom and a double retest, but that price action has to break that previous side for that market to push up. Very important information. Please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout retest strategy. Click on images. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX, MTD, stock.